If you're new to the Lions Den, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know you already know what's going on. Once again, it's your boy, the one, the only Mason Jyree. We are in the Ain't No Lover Boy FR era, and if you're wondering what the FR stands for, it stands for real, baby, because I'm that for real. All right, I'm just talk to you guys about just certain things that that's going on right now in my life, certain things that's going on right now in my career, certain things is going on right now in my my family, like my personal life. So what really propelled, I love to say that word like that, what really propelled me into this whole Ain't No Lover Boy FR era is relationship of somebody that I really, really loved and I cared about, but I just felt they couldn't really hold the capacity for me. And even here it is a year and a half, a year later, and I realized they still can't hold that, that capacity for me. Not because they're a bad person, but just simply because they can't hold that capacity for themselves. So how can they show up for me? You know what I mean? So that is that, moving forward, Bigger is out right now. So you keep streaming, make sure you keep checking out Bigger. All right. So I really came on here to talk to you guys. I gave y'all that little brief intro. Came here to really talk to y'all about just some personal things, that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? With just behind the scenes with family and just certain things. Like I said, what really propelled me. Excuse me, give me 1 second. What really propelled me in this era, you know, um, is because of the whole me going through that relationship, like I said, and me, going through stuff in my personal life. So yeah, me going through, stuff in my personal life as far as with my family. So I talked to my mother the other day. Let me turn this down because I don't want to be too loud because I want what I have to say to be clear. Um, I talked to my mother the other day. I haven't talked to her in a while. So that's that. So I haven't talked to my mother in a while, but I talked to her the other day, and I was just telling her about my dreams, my goals, It's not all of my dreams, not all of my goals, but I was just talking to her and telling her about some of my dreams, my goals that I wanted to do, honestly. And she was like, well, her first reaction was like, well, we can have a plan, but it doesn't mean it's going to work out. Off rip is giving me hater vibes. You know what I'm saying? Off rip is giving me hater vibes. So, I've talked to y'all previously, Lions, about how growing up, my mother was like a Joe Jackson to me. If I'm being honest, like, growing up, I remember I used to watch her, want to get her music to the ground, but she never really, took the steps. She just felt like because she could sing that it was just going to happen for her. She had this fairy tale idealization of what it means to become a sensation, what it means to become an artist. And I realized that through the projection that she put onto me, and essentially what she was saying was that because it didn't happen, and I let her know that what she was saying, how that made me feel. And she scuffed and she didn't really know, what else, what really to say. And I'm only bringing this up, just to, because we all go through certain levels in life. We all go through certain levels of, going up and going down with family and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff that people don't really speak about that I'm going to speak about. So, off rip, I started telling her, what I want to do for my career. Not what I want to do for my career, but, the plans. I started telling her the plans I had for us and stuff like that. And my mama told me a couple of days ago, she said, just because you have a plan, that doesn't mean it's going to work out. I just told you that I'm going to be one of the biggest superstars in the world. And this is what I have planned for my family. This is what I want us to do. And her reaction was, just because you have that plan, that doesn't mean it's going to work out. So throughout conversation with her, essentially, I told her, I said, when you tell me that, Mom, I said, Mama, when you tell me, just because we have a plan, that doesn't mean it's going to work out. It makes me feel like you're saying that it ain't going to work out for me. And just having conversations with her, she said that it wasn't going to work out for me because it didn't work out for her. And I let her know right then and there, that moment and that day, just because it didn't work out for you to become a sensation, that doesn't mean it's going to work. It won't work out for me, because the difference between me and you is that I put in the work. You have some people that suck dick to get to the top, and then you have some people who work hard, tenaciously, day and night. And I'm one of those people who work hard, tenaciously, day and night. So I don't know if that was your prerogative, Mother, and maybe you felt like, and I also had to let her know, nobody's behind the scenes helping me. Everything you see came from me. And I feel very disrespected and disregarded when anyone, especially my own mama, insinuates that somebody has helped me get to the top when ain't nobody helped me with nothing just yet anyway. You know what I mean? So, I just feel the need, to speak on that, because the family that I'm going to have is my future family. The family I have now, they're like so just, and I'm talking to her, I'm just talking to her about certain stuff. I have plans, to do this for y'all, do that. She's like, you can keep it. I don't want it. This is her attitude. This is her attitude just a couple days ago. I'm doing good, y'all. I keep it. I don't want it. Whole time in my head, I'm like, girl, you know you want this. You know if you living in the hood and your son is doing good like I'm gonna be doing and like I'm doing now, you're gonna want something from me. Say you won't. Say you won't. And so I feel like she's created this whole idea that because she didn't make it into the industry, that the industry is evil, and only the general public talks like that. The people who really are chasing goals, I don't give a damn if they're evil, good, or indifferent. This is my dream. This is what I'm chasing for myself. I don't care about what they got going on. As long as I handle my business, as long as I chase my goals, I don't give a damn if the industry's good, evil, bad, or indifferent. And fear ain't finna keep me from chasing my dreams like it did you, mama. I don't care about none of that. So when it comes down to it, like I told her, I said I get very insulted when she implies that somebody, may have helped me or, that ain't nobody helped me do nothing. From music videos, songwriting, everything, I'm a boss. I had to remind my mama that I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I don't, Lee, please, Lee. So that's that. And it happened like 2-3 days ago, but it's been on my mind. Like it's just been on my mind, agging at me. And I was like asking myself, dang, am I looking for my mama's validation? Because I know part of me I don't really care for real. But it would be good to have somebody in my corner. The way my mama came at me a couple of days ago, it's like you coming at me like somebody off the street. You coming at me like a hater off the street. You know how you tell somebody you're doing something, they're like, that's okay. That's how my mama was. Girl, do you not see my YouTube? Do you not see what I'm doing? Do you not see who I'm going to become? Do you not know you're talking to a legend? Your son is a legend. The whole essence that you wanted to be a superstar mama and it didn't work out for you and you gave birth to a child that is so musically inclined and so gifted. The fact that you don't think that it's meant to be like, it's crazy. It shows your ego. It shows you too much into yourself. And the fact that my mama felt like because she didn't make it big, that the industry has to be evil. Girl, calm down. Relax. It's never that deep. And she's devoted her life, and now now you want to be a preacher. I can't stand people like that. Like, please, just because you didn't make it, now everything's demonic, and you want to be a preacher, and everybody who in Hollywood, we all evil, and that's what it is. Like, mama, go on with that. And you don't want nothing from me, you won't get it. I'm not begging nobody to take nothing from me. I'm trying to help us out. We lived broke. We went through that, and I'm trying to have a heart and be reminded of where I come from. Excuse me, I had to really get that out, but I'm trying to be, humble and be reminded of where I come from and share my wealth, share my stuff with my people. And she's talking about she don't want it. All because in her mind, she's made it like it's only one way to get to Hollywood. Ho, I got myself to Hollywood, ho. I put myself on. I built this brick by brick. And I'm just being for real. It has to get to a certain point where I don't play by myself anymore. So yeah, ho, they go for anybody. I don't care. And I meant what I said. I get very much offended and will always be offended when it comes to the appreciation or discrediting me for my work. Everything you see from me, I did that. And I'm proud of that. And when the people come and they start helping me, I will let you know. But until then, with my team, when I get an assistant, when I start doing all this and people who are coming in, filming stuff for me, I'll let you know. I'll always give credit when credit is due. But until then, the credit goes to me and the Most High, because we the one who've been working this out. I'm the reason these numbers are doing what it's doing. So I had to really let my mother know that. And I'm only coming on here to let you guys know that because it's been burning within my spirit. I'm not one of them type of celebrities or artists who I feel the need to be everywhere. I'm at home chilling when I'm not working. I'm chilling. I'm at home. I'm relaxing. I'm kicking it. I'm just, I'm chilling. So certain personal things in my life, like the fact that my mama want to be such a hater, is like, dang, let me come on here. Let me talk to my lions about it. And let me really just get this energy up off of me, because I'm going to have to show her, not for her, but for me, because I'm the one. I don't care about anybody's depiction of me. I really don't even feel a modicum of a need to come on here and explain myself for real, because the proof is in the pudding. And if it ain't in the pudding yet, just give it up to about 2030, and it's going to be in the pudding and stay there forever until I decide to switch up the recipe. And that's what it is. And I'm saying this not out of ego, but out of who I know I am. Boss. Handle big business. Don't disrespect me. So that's all I have to say to my lions. I love you. Continue to stream bigger. Continue to stream ANLBFR. I got some visuals coming for y'all next month. I'm going to, doing a lot of things. I'm doing my first live performance, So yeah, like y'all gonna see me doing, that's nothing. Another thing for me. Another thing. The stuff I got going on, I'm an artist. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So you just gonna see it when you see it. I ain't gotta really talk about it. So you just gonna see it when you see it. The lives have become less. They're gonna continue to become less. I'm gonna continue to elevate, and I'm gonna continue to pour back into the people who have poured into me. Just like that. So with that being said, I got something coming up next month for y'all. Debut album on the way. We just be prepared. That's all I got to say. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. And if you ain't prepared, you got to get prepared. But I felt the need to come on here and say that I love you. Keep it safe. Keep it hot, y'all. It's so much going on in the world today. So please be safe. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Do not forget to stream bigger. Do not forget to stream Ain't No Loverboy FR. We are in the Ain't No Loverboy FR era. You're talking to Mason Jyree. And if you didn't know, now you know. I love you.